and train them for 6 months to 1 year. That's not going to be the order of the day. They are going to ask you to do that in your institutions. That is already happening. Skilling is going to be. That's why UGC, AICTE has also said in the 40% of the credits in a UG program out of 160 credits can be taken through self-learning. That's again another emphasis of the NEP. So there are also new initiatives are going to come out that self-learning will happen at their time, at their free time, wherever they can, and evaluation will happen in the institutions. So UGC is also thinking about giving, and AICTE is also thinking about giving evaluation in your own colleges rather than going to NPTEL or Swayam portal. And we have also recently launched Swayam Plus, all of you might be knowing. Swayam Plus is the largest MOOCs platform in the world. 10,000 courses are already there. Swayam was actually 9 major institutions developed these activities, started with NPTEL, and today Swayam Plus, even the companies like Microsoft, Google, also the skill courses on this portal, and you are allowed to take those skilled courses, and these skill courses, your microcredits, can be part of your curriculum. So we need to deliver education in a much more flexible way. And students should not be scared of learning. They should enjoy when they are in the classroom. So conventional classrooms will vanish. There will be a lot of discussions, and blended learning will be the order. And friends, a lot of this is going to change in the coming years. So adaptability of all of us, not only just the students, even the teachers, administrators, and even the owners have to learn to adapt to the new environment. Otherwise, will not be very relevant. So, as you know, India is one of the largest higher education system with 4.3 crore students, and particularly in engineering, very large number. And Indian higher education system is world's 3rd largest, providing education and training in almost every discipline. So this is a golden time. So how India will benefit from its higher education leadership to the most developed nation? That's what we are actually today discussing. How do we become a Vikasit Bharat by 2047? So we need to put our higher education into elevated global standing. India's robust higher educational system will enhance the quality of professionals and researchers produced in the country, contributing to a skilled workforce. Today, we are the 3rd largest paper publication country in the world. 3rd largest in the patent filing in the world. Okay? But there is a lot of gap between the 3rd and 2nd and 1. You know the 2 countries which are in the 2nd and 1st position, China and America. Okay? To beat them, we need a concentrated effort. And the last, I would like to also focus on innovation, startups, and entrepreneurial. AICTE has made it mandatory to create Institute Innovation Councils. I'm very happy to tell you 10,000 institutions have the Institute Innovation Council, and recently we are organizing continuously innovation, design, and entrepreneurship conclaves at many rural part of India. It is really a big hit, and you have to see to feel that you are in a different part of the world. To see that, you have to go to one of those events. Okay, a lot of festivity, and students are doing hands-on and projecting their projects, which is really fun to watch. So this will lead to an economic growth, and innovation is going to be the future for the nation, not only for us and for the whole world. By focusing on higher education, India can nurture a generation of skilled professionals equipped to address complex challenges and contribute to technological advancements. So we have seen we are excellently placed in the space program, nuclear program, okay, and also defense programs. You know, we are the world leader. India is already exporting defense equipments and weapons already. So we are in a crossroad of global competitiveness. Okay? So by producing graduates with diverse skill sets and cutting-edge knowledge, we can not just generate engineers or management professionals or any other disciplines just for India. We will be developing for the whole world because the numbers are so large. And we already there everywhere, so we have delivered at least in some of the areas. So this will attract a lot of multinationals seeking a skilled workforce. Definitely they will be here soon, now or never. So don't be disappointed with Elon Musk did not come just in the last month. So he will definitely come because there is such a talented force, people here, and he cannot survive without being here in India. It's an happening place in the world. Friends, the future of Indian higher education in 2047 is another one thing we'll be definitely delivering. It will be equitable, inclusive, and accessible. This is possible because of our policies. So women enrollment in engineering education is touched 40% now. That is through lot of scholarships what we are giving. Pragati, Saksham, at AICTE. If some of you have not heard these words, please log into our website. Encourage your students to apply. And this time, we have also announced 5,000 scholarship for girls in BBA, BCA, and BMS courses. And I'm also going to announce in a week's time another 5,000 scholarship. Scholarship means not we'll just give 5,000 rupees. We'll give the entire cost, 50,000 plus rupees per year, and for all the 4 years. So we are going to announce for core engineering, to popularize core engineering, because core engineering are going to be here and they become again popular. Watch my word. They're going to become very again popular in 4 years to 5 years to come. Because without core engineering, we will not survive. Core engineering is very, very critical for us because that's where innovations are going to happen along with emerging areas. So only computer science will not survive soon. So our policies our strategic reforms and infrastructural development are necessary in the higher education sector across 5 key areas. One is the student-centric. Student-centric, we should allow or provide more opportunities for our students to do whatever courses they would like to do. In addition to that, there must be a flexible courses and multidisciplinary approach should be followed. And all students should also involve in research and innovation. I'm very again happy to tell you, all my engineering colleges, majority of them have a R&D cell, functional. And the number of papers which are coming out from India are because of these institutions as well. Because I went to one technical university in Karnataka, Visheshwaraya Technical University, I think somebody is here, and Vice Chancellor asked me, sir, you have to give away today 785 PhDs. This was about 1.5 years back. Then I was really surprised because I come from Indian Institute of Science and I also was a director of IIT. I said, what is this? You're producing or you're giving away your degrees or what? Then, he sat and explained to me half an hour what is the process which goes through in their university. It's actually much better than Indian Institute of Science. I mean, process. But quality-wise, we have acquired because of 120 years at IISc. We don't need to ask faculty or student to write papers before getting their degree. But there, 2 papers in Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 journals have to be there. 2 papers in conferences, and 1 thesis goes out for a review. So I don't think, process is excellent. When the process is good, maybe there are some people will exploit, but majority of them will be good. So I stood there for almost 3 hours and hand-delivered all the degrees to every student. It was a pleasure moment actually to see. A lot of them were teachers. Then faculty training is also very, very important because in this world of disruptions, the training or upgradation of teachers is very critical. And particularly, I should thank Professor G.D. Yadav, who was the chairman of our committee, to provide practicing professor. All of you know what is practicing professor position in UGC, which requires 15 years of industry experience. Where do you find 15 years of industry experience person in the area of cyber security, blockchain? The areas itself never existed for 15 years. So we thought we should ask Professor G.D. Yadav to come with a new model. He has come with a new model. Next week we are going to release that. It's going to be assistant professor of practice with 5 years of experience, associate professor of practice with 8 years of experience, and full professor of practice as per the UGC, 15 years of experience. And no cadre ratio. You can hire as many as them. Professor is saying, I don't want to put any limit. I asked him, you should put them some limit when compared to regular. He said, no, not required. They are good. If they are good, why we should put, anyway they have to pay them also. So we are hoping that this is going to change dramatically the way of teachers' availability in our institutions. That is number one. Second program which I did is a phenomenal one after I joined, is the working professionals program. See, after our Supreme Court actually said Part A, Part B of engineering, Institute of Engineers is not valid. So there was no avenue for our people who are working with a diploma or engineering or even ITI students who are working to continue their education, because there are no evening colleges now. There are no part-time in engineering. There are no